This year, Port Washington High School introduced a new rule involving cell phones. This rule requires students to put their phones in pockets that hold the phones for the whole class period. After talking with students and teachers around the building, here's what they think about it.
Last year, at the end of the year, I started having students put their phones in our tables at the beginning of the hour because it was so frustrating dealing with it every hour. So this is no different than last year, and it worked last year, and it's working this year.
I actually think they're not that bad. I know some kids hate them, but I feel like I can actually focus a little bit better when I don't have my phone on me.
They're not that bad. I think it depends on the class. I think in some of my CAP classes it's proved to be beneficial, but in some other classes.
Student productivity, engagement, and even grades have improved.
I have seen students, and especially in classes, that are really good about the phone policy and putting phones in without being reminded 10 times that they've become more competent and engaging with others. And so I think that allows for more academic discussion in classrooms.
I actually definitely am more productive just because I'm not tempted to go on my phone during class, so I actually just do my stuff more.
Like I said, it depends on the class. In my CAP classes, I'm more focused, but in other classes, I feel like it doesn't really make a difference.
In all honesty, I'm seeing less late work, so I'm not sure if that's a correlation or not, or probably not, but I am seeing less late work this year.
Some students have different opinions on the rule. This policy seems to be the new norm in many places, with some even going stricter.
I think it's a perfect set of kind of the middle ground, because the extreme would be make it a crime and you get a ticket every time you show us a cell phone. Other option is you can use it and we just have it on. So I think this is a good in-between factor. You can use your phone during passing time, during lunch. That's an hour and a half every day. If you need it more, we may have some concerns.
I'd say keep it. I feel like a lot of teachers don't even really enforce it though, so some of the good effects aren't even being seen. So
Change it. Go to the Germantown policy where it's actually a city ordinance violation. Don't cut this part. City ordinance violation if your phone is seen on your person. You do not need phones in schools at all.
For now, the cell phone policy seems to be working. For PDubTV, this is Carson Page with Adam Zalewski and John Alstein.
The boys basketball team is gearing up for what looks to be a promising season, thanks to a stronger-than-ever senior lineup with improvements to their teamwork and overall strategy. Let's get to the story.
This year we have a really strong senior lineup, and we're going to go far in the playoffs. I think we're going to be in the top half, at least top 5, probably like 3rd or 4th place would be my guess. I like what Garrett Hoffman, our coach, has got going on for our team. When we get Cal back, we'll be stronger than ever, and I think we're going to make a very long playoff run.
This year's boys basketball team is led by a powerhouse group of seniors determined to do better than last year. The team has been working hard during practices, showing off skills, strategy, and teamwork. We spoke to some of the key players to get their perspectives on the season ahead.
Part of the issue was we had a lot of sophomores playing, starting for us. We only had one senior, Donnie. He was great, but we definitely needed some more experience on the team. That definitely would have helped us out.
We didn't have that one guy to really put us in that next step for our basketball team.
It could be a small part. Obviously, a lot of other teams in the conference had strong senior classes. Obviously, we didn't, so that could be a reason for the failure or losses of last season.
Last year we had a lot of lack of communication, so this year we stepped it up and we came together as a group, better chemistry, using our teammates, and everyone has a role on the team and we play it well.
We asked player Eamon Tetzloff on what he believes a strong senior lineup means to the team.
I think we'll definitely be top 5. If not, we could reach for the top 3.
Finally, we asked Joshua Arnold on what the team is doing to improve and where they'll place in the conference this year.
I think we'll do great this year. We're a better team this year. We're more vocal, a lot of communication, and I think we'll have a good season this year.
With a hopeful attitude, strong senior lineup, and great teamwork, it's looking to be a strong season for the Port Washington boys basketball team. Make sure to come out, show your support. This has been Aiden Tout for Port Washington News.
The Port Washington High School wrestling program has had many years of success. This year, their goals are to go even farther.
Try to get as many people to the state tournament and just try to get as many qualifiers and state place winners each year. And, the goal is always team state too. We got kind of creamed by Bayport early in the year, and we'd have to beat them to make it to team state. So I think we can make some adjustments and try to close the gap. We'll see.
Well, for me, that's winning a state title. I mean, it's been a couple of years in coming, but this should be my year. And then as a team, I mean, we're in a running for a conference championship, and there is a chance, maybe slim, but there's a chance we could see a team state. We could see us going to team state. So overall, we're going to look for a good season.
For me, I'd like to maybe place at conference would be a good goal for me. And for the team, I think we have a good chance at maybe going to team state.
The team is mixing up to do even better this season. What's different this season?
I think we've got a lot of people that have wrestled before and have wrestled like their whole life. And, they're working super hard and they have a good attitude every day. So I think that goes pretty far.
Well, I think right now it's just the off-season work that our guys are putting in. We have more guys going to AWA than we ever have before, and just guys who really love wrestling. It's like you can only get so good during the season. It's what's out of the season that kind of makes the difference. So that's like the big thing that I'm seeing, where we have just a lot more athletes on the team who are willing to put in that extra work.
Well, the main thing I think this year we have a lot more wrestlers and a lot more wrestlers who are committed to the sport this year. Not as many part-timers like we've had in the past.
What do they do to prepare, and what are their goals? This dedication has had both success and challenges.
The preparation is pretty similar to what it's always been. Just, we're training for the end of the season, so we train through some meets. We're not trying to peak for the Grafton or the Cedarburg meet. But, we always have our eyes on the state tournament, and we're trying to build some skills and conditioning base and just keep building towards the end of the year.
Well, a lot of it is, it's not really anything different from before, just trying to keep positive energy. I think that's a big thing. Wrestling could definitely get drawn out. It's a long season, a lot of not easy, especially with the weight cut and the injuries and everything. So try to keep energy high and just keep getting after it every practice is really the big difference that we're trying to maintain through this year.
I've been working hard, and I think my teammates have been too. And it's been showing in our duels. We've been winning more matches than we have in the past.
How's the season going?
I think so far it's going pretty well. We've had some good wins and some tough losses over some good programs. So hopefully, we just lost to Hartford pretty close, and hopefully we can get those guys back at the end of the year at the conference meet. So we'll see.
Personally, my season's going really well. I mean, I haven't really had too much competition yet, but it's been really fun. And then as a team, I think our season is going extremely well. We beat Slinger, which is a big win for us. We beat Luxembourg Casco first time in about 20 years, so we're really on a good hike, and I think this is the spot we need to be at.
Mine started off a little rough, but it's starting to get better now that my conditioning's up.
Didier and Hayden Cottrell from PDubTV out.